It is on. Alright, hello and what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. So, of course, we are here to review the season finale for Ninjago, season 15, episode 16. And yeah, this was a really good episode. There's a lot to talk about here that I want to get into. But first off, I do want to say, I think this is more important anyways. I tried khakis yesterday for the first time. They're alright. They're okay. Pretty overhyped, so if you're like on TikTok and you see them, don't get them. They're okay. I mean, unless you like them, then sure. But yeah, so before we get into this video, I do want to remind you guys that I am doing a giveaway of Lloyd's Hydromech, and that does end June 1st, one day before my birthday, and I figured out the sets are released on August 1st, not June 1st, so after the giveaway winner is announced, there's going to be a little bit of time before any of that happens, because the set where they're available for pre-order doesn't ship to Canada, so I won't be able to get the pre-orders. But that's besides the point. Again, it will be June 1st, the winner will be revealed, so if you guys do want to win, remember to like and subscribe to the video. And there's a video on my channel telling you guys how to get a bonus entry and how to really enter in the entire thing, so go check that out if you do want to win, or have a chance to win, the Hydromech for completely free. With that being said, now let's get into this review. So, this episode was a crazy episode. We had a lot happening, and it was a sad one, I'm not gonna lie. It got me at moments. It is hot in my room, but, man. Okay, so we got some great fight scenes this episode. Amazing fight scenes. We got Nia versus Wajira. We got Jay losing his mind, and he just went after Kalmar. Him and Kalmar had like a nice little fight, which I thought was amazing. Again, Wildbrain knocking it out of the park with these fight scenes. That's what I was trying to say. These fight scenes are beautiful. Choreography is amazing, especially compared to old Ninjago. New Ninjago has just such better everything, really. Maybe not story all the time or writing, but it's definitely, in terms of animation-wise, way better. And the character designs even, I like some of them better. There's some where I think they could have stayed, like Kai. Why does he need a Band-Aid? What I don't understand that. Like, if we look at the Kai minifigures, do I have one? He comes in every set. I know I have one. There we go. Well, ouch. We look at Legacy Kai. He's got this little Band-Aid up top. I'm not gonna focus. Yeah, you're really not gonna focus, huh? But you all know what it looks like, okay? Screw this. Screw this. I'm done. I quit. Yeah, I like the designs and all that a little bit more. Besides the Kai design, I still don't understand why it's Scar. I don't know. Moving on, the action scenes were great. We got to see also Bensamar versus Kalmar, which I thought was an amazing fight scene. It's something that's been building up all season long. And they had this little fight scene a couple episodes ago, but it wasn't what this fight scene was. This truly felt like a battle of the brothers to the death. And yes, we got the death of Kalmar this episode, and wow, it completely... I was like, no! My man Kalmar died to a snake, kind of reminding me of how Pythor died back in Season 2, where they revived this ancient snake thing, and just boom, they get eaten by it. So Kalmar might not be dead, he might come back in a later season as White. Just like Pythor did, but probably not. We still have to wait for the return of Pythor before I think that can happen. Because, I mean, God, we haven't seen Pythor since Day of the Departed, or Garmadon since March of the Oni. That's why I think the Vengestone Buyer has to be one of them, right? Like, there's no way it's not. They've been gone for too long, and it would be so unsatisfying for us to just get, like, a new villain for the Vengestone Buyer, at least in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't enjoy if it was someone new. Like, I'd be like, oh, we've been building this up since season 13, I think it is. Yeah, season 13. And it's just some random new person. Like, yeah, I don't think they can do that. like well, they can obviously, but a plot that's been going on this long in Ninjago, this kind of side plot, for it to be building up this much and for it to not be a villain of the past, I think it's just a little ridiculous. Now, I think the most likely candidates are Garmadon and Pythor, but I am planning to do a video coming up on how it will all go down and who's most likely to least likely, because I know there's some people saying Nauticon, or I've heard like Harumi or something, which, bro, I mean, you don't know. I wish Harumi would be back. But she's not. She's dead. Rest in peace. Unfortunately, she is dead, so I don't think it's Harumi. But if it is, I don't care what logic they use. If it's Harumi, I'm happy. Could be the biggest plot hole of all time. It's okay. We got Harumi back. So it's a win. It's a win, guys. And in this episode we also got the sort of death of Nia, you could say, which was really tragic. It was a really sad moment, and it's something I wasn't expecting from new Ninjago to kill off, or sort of kill off a character this soon. It was foreshadowed a lot, and I was scared that it would happen, and it did, and she left them at the end of the episode when she had this huge fight with Wajira, and then it's almost like she didn't even recognize them, but she did to a certain point. Nia definitely wasn't herself. That's why I kind of call this a death, because Nia didn't seem like it was her anymore. She was someone else. And it hurt. It had some tears. I felt Jay there. My poor guy. Man, he just wants to be with Nia, and they never really get a time. This is like the second time Nia's died on him, kind of. And I think the impact of this needs to stay. Like, Nia, as much as I'd love Nia to come back to the team and everything, I don't think that can happen, because this would remove the emotional weight of the scene, like Zane's death. I don't know, when I go back and watch Season 3, Zane's death doesn't really impact as much, because I know he's alive, and especially, even at the end of the episode, it's revealed, like, right away, which I find is really stupid. But we know Nia's not particularly dead, so she probably will come back in the future, but I don't think she'll get her normal human form unless Season 16 is what we're all kind of theorizing, which I do have a video that I want to do about it, with Nauticon returning, which I think would be a really interesting story, because I wasn't a fan of Skybound when it first came out, but I'd be willing to give Nauticon and all that another chance, so I think it would be pretty cool to see where this side plot would lead us. Or I guess new season would lead us with Jay wishing for Nia back. I think that'd be pretty cool, and I'm 100% down for that. Which also reminds me, I believe Klaus is still on the loose, so maybe Klaus can return too. Maybe Klaus is the Venstone buyer. Who knows? And at the end of this episode, we got like a sad funeral scene, and that really hurt. Seeing everyone there to say goodbye to Nia. It really kind of was like, oh man, Nia is gone. She's not coming back. And that's really how it felt. And I really wonder how Season 16 will pick up. I have a feeling it's going to be very Tournament of Elements kind of style, which I'm really excited for and I'm really down for. And I really hope we get like this kind of Nauticon plot. I know there's been rumors and stuff going around that there might be a Zane season, and I really hope not. I think that'd be terrible pacing-wise. And just absolutely garbage to come after this season. I think Kai and Jay need to be like a split focus for the next season, or else it just won't work for me, no matter how good the season is, because it's coming off of Seabound. It needs to be Kai or Jay's story on either bringing back Nia or them finding a way to move on from her and accept what happened. I think that's what needs to happen for their characters. Or else, I just don't think. I think it'll remove some of the impact on the story if they just move on instantly. Especially Jay and Nia's relationship, I think it will just ruin that. Especially if we're focusing on Zane and Jay's just kind of pushed back to the comedic relief. I don't think that would work at all. That being said, I'd have to give this episode a 10 out of 10. Great episode, great season. the whole season was a 10 out of 10 phenomenal. My second favorite season of Ninjago, just under Sons of Garmadon, because this season was amazing, absolutely phenomenal. I did like it more than Master of the Mountain. Yeah, fight me in the comments over that. I liked this way more than Master of the Mountain. But Master of the Mountain was also a 10 out of 10. Phenomenal season. With that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a big thumbs up. And let me know what you guys thought down below. I will be doing reaction videos to the Ninjago shorts that are kind of coming out. I haven't watched any of them, so I'm excited to get into them and see what they're all about. And yeah, with that being said, thank you all so very much for watching. And as usual, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.